What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my FC Cologne career mode. Today we're going to start off with a game against third place FC Schalke. Definitely a team who I would love to start scouting players from because, of course, they usually have some very nice young players. And the one I really have my eye on would probably be someone like Embolo, Goretzka. Is this Interroger? It is. Oh my god. Alright, well, our center back decided he's ready to make some runs. I just gave him the number 6, if I'm not mistaken. I recently went ahead and changed up the numbers to the team because it was starting to get ridiculous. But anyways, can't believe he made this kind of a savage run. This is insane. Huh. Anyways, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, they have a bunch of players that I would like to bring in. Goretzka, maybe even Max Meyer, Embolo, etc., etc. Players that are pretty good, young, and basically fit my playstyle. So, definitely a team that I want to continue to watch over. But yeah, that's about it. We have a pretty good lead, early start as well. So let's move on. Cordoba up top to, or Osako up top to Bittencourt, who then finds Visor, who is going to take it, shoot, and off the post. Oh wait, Osako, give it to Jojic, curl, and nah. Bittencourt finding Osako, who finds Visor, who's already starting to feel tired. Driven cross, and Cordoba is there to collect. 2-0, another goal to Cordoba's tally. He's probably nearing 20 at this point. He might have like 17 or 18 goals so far in the league, which is pretty good considering we haven't even come close. Well, no, we're pretty close to the January transfer window. But at this rate, he could almost easily reach 30 to 40 goals for the end of the season, barring any injuries and stuff, of course. But yeah, the halftime? Yep, yes it is. So 2-0 up, doing pretty well against third place Schalke. You know, I would expect them to be a little bit better, but I guess not. We're more or less dominating, 52% possession, 6 shots, 4 on target, 91% pass accuracy, and 2 goals. So, yeah, doing pretty well. I'm pretty sure Cordoba is going to be able to get himself another goal, but we are going to be subbing off Visor pretty soon because he seems to be exhausted, and he's kind of essential to this team, so there's no sense in keeping him on and risking an injury, especially when we're winning by this much. Bittencourt. Okay. Oh my god. You can't be serious. Not like this. Not like this. Well done, Horn. We're going to go ahead and make some changes now. That was incredibly lucky for them. That almost got annoying. Jurgen Damm coming on for Visor. He's exhausted. Matthew coming on for Jojic. And even though Cordoba scored and he's playing well, we're going to take him off because he's also starting to get kind of tired. No sense in risking any injury, as I've said already. We're already winning pretty comfortably, and Lareen is good enough to take up the target man position. Oh, that's bad. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. Never mind. Wasn't bad at all. We're going to go ahead and move on. 2-0 victory. Hinterger, I had forgotten that he scored. Pretty good, actually. He scored a decent shot. 13 shots, only 5 on target. Not really the best shot accuracy that I would have hoped for. But nonetheless, Visor with a 9.5. He was playing really hard. Played well. So did Asiti. So did Bittencourt. So did Osako. And, of course, so did Cordoba. Oh, and Jojic. Yeah, they all played really well today. Real quick, I think I'm going to go ahead and I got to check first, but I think I'm going to have to sim the next 2 games because I'm running a little short on time and I need to double check, but I might have to go like right now. So if that's the case, I'm just going to go ahead and check because, you know, if that is the case, we're just going to sim both games coming up. This next one really shouldn't matter. I mean, we've won every single EuroLeague game up until now. And the next one is going to be a game against Wolfsburg, who are, I don't know where in the table, but, you know, they should be decent. So, yeah, we'll see. If I'm going to go check right now. If I do have to simulate both games, then, you know, it'll be a little sad, but not too big of a deal because we're doing well in the league. This game really doesn't matter, win or lose or draw. We're progressing into the next stage of the EuroLeague, and I think we're guaranteed first place. So yeah, it really doesn't matter. We're just we're gonna move on. I'm gonna check. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna be first regardless. I'm gonna go check. And yeah, okay. So yeah, it turns out that we're gonna have to go ahead and sim this. We're gonna be simming against the last place team in our group. So there's no reason for us to even come close to losing, right? Yep, 3-1 victory. Osaka with a double, Bittencourt with one. Yeah, this team just really wasn't doing well. They only drew, and I think they only have 1 point. So yeah, wasn't really going to be that big of a deal. We're going to move on. We have one more game to sim just because I don't want this to be super short. And we're going to include one more, and it should be the one against Wolfsburg. But 4.5 million to work with. That's a little bit of extra money that really won't be bad at all because we might need as much as we can get in the coming transfer window. Okay, second simming up against Wolfsburg. They're actually in 11th place. They're not really doing so hot. So this should also be more... Wow, scored in the first minute. This should also be a guaranteed win. Yeah, 3-1. The guy that scored in the very first minute ends up getting injured. We get a penalty for Bittencourt. Jojic scores, and so does Osako. Osako apparently can score more when things are being simmed rather than when I'm playing with him, even though he occasionally scores for me. So, with that being said, we're going to end the episode. I've got to go. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment. Subscribe if you're new. You can see here that training is going very well. I stopped training a CT. I'm now going to train Matthew. CT is more or less doing well, and frankly, he won't be there forever, you know. He won't really be a part of the team forever. He's definitely going to be on the bench at least, but as for the starting lineup, maybe not forever, you know. He's just not that kind of player for me. He's great, don't get me wrong. He's fantastic, a real tank in the midfield, but you just have to upgrade after after some time. Horn, he won't be trained as much here either. He's already at 86. No real reason to continue training him. Cordoba is going to continue. Bittencourt is going to continue. Lorene is definitely going to continue. And we'll see who we replace Horn with for training. But overall, I've got a pretty good idea as to how I want this team to develop over the course of this season and next. I think that's going to be about it for this series. Then we're going to move on to a bit more of a fun series, hopefully, or we will go to a full career mode where I try to transfer from team to team. So with that, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.